Hang on, he says.
I'll just wait here.
Hello everyone, welcome back to iNawrocki. It's day 12 of the build on the garage. Today we have a few things. We have doors. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Hello my friends, welcome back to iNawrocki. It's day 12 of the garage build and we have some things. We got the windows, we got the door. I think this stuff's gonna go in today. Once those are all in, we can start doing siding and things like that, working our way up the walls. So I'll update you as the day unfolds. Windows are going in.
I'll just wait here. Back in.
Yeah. So these are those gable studs that I mentioned at my last video near the end. And these are just cut to length. And then you saw me using the jigsaw to cut that corner. So these just mount up here, right above the stud on the rest of the wall. And then they get nailed into the side in that cutout. Scared the shit out of me. This is one of our last steps for day 12. We're up here on the cross ties and we're running these cross members all the way across. What these are going to be is something called a strong back. So there's a 12-foot 2x4 and a 12-foot 2x4 and those span the entire distance. Then we're going to take another set of 2x4s, we start in the middle and it gets sandwiched vertically. So on the end it'll be an L shape and that braces from both directions. So we're about to finish these up top here and I think we'll call it a day. That's the end of day 12. Those are the 3 sets of strong backs. They are all in place. That roof is very, very rigid now. I also put in the gable studs there. Those are all set. And of course you saw we have windows and door. All in all, it's a pretty productive day. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I'll see you back on day 13. So this is day 13. We're gonna start the first row of decking on the roof. So what we've done is measure 48 inches up from the end of the eave to here. And that way you get a collective measurement from one side straight to the other. And if it's a slight bit off, that's an entire 24-foot run. It just minimalizes the amount of variance on the rest of the decking. first 2 runs of decking. It is unbelievable how much that 4-foot run solidifies the structure. It is just so sturdy now. So with the first runs up, now we're gonna do a little bit of siding and a few runs of siding up the walls. We'll do the same thing in the opposite plane. Here's the situation with siding so far. You start with trim pieces. These are 3 inches wide, and you trim out all your doors and windows and corners. Each of these is 2 layers of siding, and that's because you'll have siding at overlapping angles, so that siding will be 2 layers thick. So here's the garage door edged out, here's a corner, and then you measure and put your siding butting up in between those, and each of them staggers over one another all the way up the wall. Is that edge the way we want it?
He's boring me.
What?
Are you recording or is it?
It's recording. Stop, God you. He's moving it up and down over the line.
Took him long enough to figure it out.
That does it for day 13, my friends. This is getting pretty exhausting, but the progress is starting to really show, so I feel like that revitalizes my will to keep going. So have a good evening. I'll see you back on the next episode where we continue with the siding and do some roofing.